We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Durham Bulls and the Charlotte Knights. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Lucas Giolito gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Rob Keogh has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Into the box, David Park, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Durham, the right fielder, David Park.
Here's the first pitch to him. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Yandy Diaz is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Corson moving to his right. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Corson is there, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Anthony Banda is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Vernon Aparicio is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Aparicio.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Knights, the designated hitter.
Ready with the
Michael
first pitch. Here it comes.
Mullins.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ashton is in pursuit. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off
second
single
baseman.
in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Now a snap move over to first. Runners back. Into the box now, Dan Corson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Ashton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
The right fielder,
Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting Jon Jay. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he's back standing. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And the throw skips past him and into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Rocky Ferreira.
Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Ferreira, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Slap hard the opposite way. Park is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ji-Man Choi.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the right side. Corson takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
The left fielder.
And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Now in the box, Forrest Ashton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Thomas Yokoyama, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Next will be the designated hitter, Cesar Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Yokoyama at second with two down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. From the stretch, the 1-2 hit to third, to his left heel. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tim Anderson.
Now here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Anderson, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
Batting
If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Ramirez charging this one, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, Matt Skole.
Digging in, Matt Skole will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Outside, 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting it, the third baseman, Rob
Stepping into the box, Rob Keogh, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and that retires the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Bo
leading
Costello.
off for Durham, the catcher, Bo Costello.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Homer Munson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in to try it again, David Park. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Munson, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Adam Engel as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Adam
First pitch
Engel.
coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
At the plate, Michael Mullins. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-0. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ashton ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a two-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
The batter,
Standing in now, Dan Corson.
Dan.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Choi is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball left side. Ramirez is there in time to first, and there are two away.
The catcher, number 17, Joaquin Ferreira.
Stepping into the box, Joaquin Ferreira. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ashton is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here on the south side. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Vernon Aparicio, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
High and deep to left center field. Garcia ranging back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Aparicio leads off second with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Digging in now, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Pulled softly out toward right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
They, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one. That's a huge base hit right there, Dero. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Stepping in now, Thomas Yokoyama, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Hitter, Cesar Rodriguez.
Settling in now, Cesar Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
21.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away and the count holds at 1-2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Now back.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Costello. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 catches the inside corner for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2 fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball well outside. 3 runs already home here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Homer Munson.
Now batting, Homer Munson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's
And that
down.
misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Ball two.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and one. Here it is. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying?
The batter.
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Park, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Ashton at third, Yokoyama on second, Munson on at first with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The set and the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bulls lead it 3-2. Digging in, Tim Anderson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Scorched to third. Ramirez ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Leury Garcia.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And he struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Matt Skoll. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Rob Keogh, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Dylan Covey is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Dylan Covey.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Vernon Aparicio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ball even at 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Belted high and deep into right center. Engel facing back, still going back. Wow, that's up onto the patio. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they push the lead to 4-2.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Forrest Ashton, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Thomas Yokoyama, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And the runner back safely. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ashton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bulls are in front here, 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Adam Engel. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Adam Engel.
First offering on its way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Softly hit out to short. And there's 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 34, Michael Mullen.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Mullins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Dan Corson.
Stepping in, Dan Corson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Standing in now, John Jay, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lined hard to the left side. 2 out with the man at first. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 5 innings complete. The Bulls lead it 4-2. Striding forward now is the DH. Cesar Rodriguez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. High in the air down the right field line. Jay on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Bo Costello.
Striding in, Bo Costello. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count
Now
moved to
batting.
3-2, and
The
they didn't even challenge him there.
Over.
I can understand being careful with
Munson.
some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Ready once again, Homer Munson. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-0.
2-0.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Engel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Park.
Now at the plate, David Park, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Engel giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, John Jay. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
John Jay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joaquin Ferreira. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Jay on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The batter.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Hunter Wood comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Hunter Wood.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. into right field. That's a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box, Leury Garcia lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that becomes the first down of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Skole.
Stepping in, Matt Skole, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping up now, Rob Keogh. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set, and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Second and third here, one man out. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. That's a swinging strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
No balls and a strike to count. Anderson on third. Skole at second with two gone. Hit back up the the middle. Munson is up with it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now to the plate, Vernon Aparicio. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Aparicio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Ji-Man Choi. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Keogh might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Forrest Ashton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, the center
Boy,
fielder.
those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line.
Please.
Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Josh Osich is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Into the box now, Thomas Yokoyama, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Runners are at first and third, one away. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are two away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ashton stands at second with two gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
At the plate, Cesar Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. The Bulls are in front here, 5-4. Charlie Lunchbaugh is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Charlie Lunchbaugh.
Michael Mullins will stride in, but first we take it back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Mullins.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Lunchbaugh is actually a native of Illinois. He offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, and a curveball. Strike taken up in the zone. Three and 1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Fastball call, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Dan Corson. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 56, Adam Colera.
Into the box, John Jay. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joaquin Ferreira, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Ashton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll have to hold tight at third. So it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Striding in once again, Tim Anderson. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Leury Garcia. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. Now a 7-5 game.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Matt Skoll, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch fouled off. Garcia at second with 2 down. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Charlotte's out in front here, 7-5. Monty Sanchez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Monty Sanchez.
Ready now, Bo Costello. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Homer Munson.
Standing in, Homer Munson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, David Park. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Engel. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Vernon Aparicio.
So striding in, Vernon Aparicio. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Leroy Blank is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Leroy Blank.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Corson is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Marco Lozano is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Rob Keogh will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Rob Keogh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Lozano, just a 19-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a curve, and a slider. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Mullins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Park will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. J.J. Willard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 33, J.J. Willard.
So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 29, Forrest Ashton.
So digging in now, Forrest Ashton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Corson has it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Thomas Yokoyama.
Into the box now, Thomas Yokoyama. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 tonight's final. The Knights jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Josh Osich claims the win out of the pen, his first. J.J. Willard closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
There's our final line. combined score, first for the victorious Knights, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.